Hello. And as you can tell, I'm at my desk today. I thought I wouldn't brave the outside world because we are expecting quite a lot of rain today and a bit of thunder, and I wasn't sure I wanted to be under a tree in a thunderstorm. So I'm at my desk, and I'm just finishing off some work actually for one of my authors. I don't know whether you can see that, the picture over there, but it's the book cover for Lizzie Lamb. Now, Lizzie Lamb and we have worked together on her books for, oh God, I don't know, over a decade, I should imagine now. But this book is one of her earlier ones. I think it might have been her first, which I wasn't involved in first time round, called Boot Camp Bride. It's if you like sort of rom-coms, romantic comedy, it's a great one. And yeah, it needed updating because it had been up there for a while. So I've just been updating it with her. And we were having a chat about the industry as a whole, the publishing industry, and how it has changed over the last sort of 10, 15 years considerably. And she was telling me about a lady that she knew who was keen to support her and her writing. And she'd bought one of Lizzie's books. The only problem was she'd bought it through a very large, not Amazon, I must say, first of all, a very large online second-hand bookstore. And she had assumed that by still buying Lizzie's book, that she was supporting her as an author. Now, Lizzie and I know that once a book has been sold once and it becomes secondhand, the author gets nothing. And so we were obviously, she was a bit disappointed, but it did highlight how easy it is when you know your particular profession and field so well, that things that are completely obvious to you are absolutely not obvious to somebody who's not in the profession in the same way. And this lady genuinely thought that by buying one of Lizzie's books, wherever she got it from, that Lizzie was going to benefit. But that's actually not the way it works. Any second-hand book will not give anything to the author unless the author is selling the second-hand book, her or himself. They only get royalties first time round. So there's nothing wrong with second-hand books. I have a friend who has an amazing second-hand bookshop, one that you can actually go into in Hathorn in Leicestershire. I mean, I could get lost in there for about a week. She's got thousands of second-hand books, and it's wonderful. And I do buy second-hand books, particularly if I'm looking for maybe a new author and I'm not sure whether I'm going to enjoy their books, then I might buy a second-hand one. But then if I decide, yeah, I really like this author, then I will buy them new. So I have a collection of, well, I have mostly new actually, because I do like a new one. And if it's signed by the author, it's even nicer. But really, I suppose what I'm thinking about today is that, yeah, when we know something so well that we make assumptions, it's so easy to make assumptions, and that we should try our best not to do that. And I do try not to do that, and help people to understand the process. If I'm working with a new author, I help them to sort of understand the whole process of the writing process. But it is easy. So I suppose my message today is, even in the little things, it's Don't assume everybody knows what you know. Yeah. And probably the other thing is, if you if you are in the west of the UK at the moment, stay in and stay dry. Well, I think that's about it for today. If you're wondering what to do over the weekend and you want a decent book to read, then I can recommend Boot Camp Bride by Lizzie Lamb. If not, I will see you next Tuesday.